Hi, Yoko. For me, I enjoy reading your reflection. For me, it's always very interesting to read your posts because you teach Japanese, and Japanese is so different of any language that I can speak because I speak Portuguese, Spanish, and English. Three different languages, but they are very, how can I say, similar. The alphabet is similar, and you have so many words there are the same or very similar, los cognatos, and Japanese is just very different. So I enjoy reading your posts because it's everything different that I know. And let's see here. I have some notes. It was very nice to see that you explain your objectives of your course. Oh, yes. But it's very nice that in your reflection you said that you can explain the objectives of your lesson at the beginning of the class. Every class you do this. And at the end you double check if they understood what you taught, and you kind of have a review what you taught that day. I try to do the same. I don't do this every class, but I try to do the same to show them the objectives. And then at the end, I say, guys, today you learned this, this, and that. Do you have any question? And the exit ticket, I ask them to show me what they learn with the lesson. So I think it's very nice that you can do this. So let's see what else I wrote for you here. When you talk about that you focus on the writing, yes, the writing of your students. Oh my gosh, I saw your examples and it just blew my mind. It's so different. And you say here that you focus on the writing because it's hard to teach, right? And everything that they do can change, like one trace, if they do something very little bit different on the writing of the letter, can change totally the meaning. This is very interesting, and I appreciate. Now I was thinking, during this time that virtual, we have to change so many instructions, and I really think you're doing a great job when you have to evaluate their skills, do the assignments about writing. That you have to adapt, and now they have to type instead of write because they cannot hand writing, and you cannot teach them personally, right? Because what I understood, that for them to learn well, they need to see you need to correct them, almost hold their hands. So since you're not in person, you're totally virtual, you change this, and I think it was very smart. These days, it doesn't mean that this is the best way that they can learn, but this is the best that we can do right now. And yes, so best that we can do sometimes. And actually, at the end you talk about your criteria about how you do your assignments, your evaluations, and you named 4. And you gave us examples how you do this, and I thought it was very interesting. Actually, I learned a lot from you when you gave the examples. And I cannot imagine myself being the only Spanish teacher in my building when you say you cannot compare yourself with other teachers because you're the only Japanese teacher. In my school, you have just my building, you have I think 5 or 6 Spanish teachers. You have a huge group of Spanish teachers. So you're always comparing, and you're always asking what they're doing, and ask them. For example, I teach Spanish 1. I ask my Spanish 2 teachers what they want me to teach for their students to be prepared for the next school year. So yes, must be hard. But I really enjoy your post. It's so interesting for me. I love language, so it's very interesting to see another point of view in somebody who doesn't teach Spanish or French, the language that you used to see at high school. So I really enjoy your post. Okay, bye. Have a good week.